Cheesesteak with Cheez Whiz or without? Today, we're going with Cheez Whiz. Previously, we've done it without. Today, we find out which is best. If you want to see our take on this amazing Philly special, then stick around while we dig in.
I can't believe the WALTWINS. They're right there. That's one of them. That's the other one.
I'm the other one. Hey, welcome back. I'm Adam. I'm Brett. We are the WALTWINS. If this is your first time here with us, welcome. Consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. That's what I was waiting for. That we do together. Man, we love doing these cooks, and guess what? We enjoy these nighttime cooks almost more than anything else. Well, first of all, it's a lot cooler. Oh my gosh, it feels so good out here. We're in Florida still, so it is hot. Absolutely, and a night swim after is always a great reward to wind down the day. And he might be starting early. Not yet, although we did finally get a suggestion of someone pushing you in. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Did they though? Did that comment remain, or did it get deleted? I don't remember. But we digress. All right, but today we do have this one that I've been super excited since the first time that I made Philly cheesesteaks on the griddle. Yep. I was really happy for what I learned there. And since then, we've got a lot of comments about which is better, regular Philly cheesesteak, legit from Philly, or the cheesesteaks with Cheez Whiz, which actually is one of the famous Philly cheesesteak places in Philly. I know there's Gino's, and the other one is skipping my mind right now. One of them uses Cheez Whiz, with Cheez Whiz, and the other one does not. It depends on which corner you frequent, and everybody will claim. I mean, it's almost going to start a war over which is better. But today we find out for ourselves. But Brett, let's go ahead and let's talk about the ingredients that we're tossing up in this one. Yeah, these groceries are simple. As you can see, we are using the steak. We did get a ribeye. We are using, this was an inch thick cut. We usually like a little thicker, but this is what we were able to get our hands on. And this was just over a pound. We're using white onions and no peppers for this one. We're going to use the star of the show, or is it Cheez Whiz, and we're gonna throw it on these amazing hoagie rolls fresh from Publix. And I do want to point out this is an 1.5 inch cut, so not an inch, 1.5 inch. We would have loved a 2.5 inch cut, but we get what we get, and we don't throw a fit, as we used to tell our kiddos. But it was all that we could get. You know, meat is a little bit still hard to come by. Yep. But we shaved this as much as we could, and we used our meat sword for that. Amazing meat sword. We absolutely love this. I have to be very careful with this. This is we call it a meat sword. Hashtag meat sword. Yes, thank you. Wait. Mercer, that we do have a link for this, in an Amazon link for this in the description below. We absolutely love this. This thing is razor sharp. It is stupid sharp is what it is. It's a meat slicer. Ask Brett about why it's so sharp. The first when I got mine, and I was just washing it out of the package. As I was putting it away, I was bleeding. It cut me somehow. It was so sharp, I didn't even feel the cut. It wasn't bad, but just made me realize right off the bat how much I have to respect this meat sword. Love it so much, and so I got one and had it sent here to Adam. So this is the exact same one I have at my house. Right, so we absolutely love this, and I appreciate it. This thing just cuts right through the meat like butter. We absolutely love that. All right, so real quick, this is gonna be a super quick and easy cook. First things first, we wanna get those onions cooking. We'll get the onions going, and then as soon as those are just about caramelizing, we'll go ahead and throw on the ribeye. Now, it is on medium low. This will get to about 460 degrees, 470 right in there, which is about where we want. It's going to cook very fast. In fact, the onions will take quicker to caramelize a little bit than the meat will take to cook. So we'll do that as soon as we put the meat on. We'll also lay the hoagie rolls down to start toasting, and then we'll get this all together. When it's all done, we're gonna toss the Cheez Whiz. So we are gonna cook right here in the middle here. Yep, right here. Ooh, got a nice little sizzle dizzle. Really hot. This is probably pushing closer to 500 degrees. Go ahead and toss that in, bro. Man. Quick shout out to our buddy Wade Williams, man. He suggested picking up some of these paint scrapers. We actually got the food grade ones. We have a restaurant supply store very close to us. We're able to pick these up for about $4. And I tell you what, in fact, I can use that later. Let's go ahead, since I got 2 of these. This is all I'm gonna need, and we're just, Brett, these are caramelizing quick, bro. Do you want me to put a little salt and pepperage? Yeah, put some salt and pepper up in there. So we love these scrapers, man. These things were awesome. I recommend them. Obviously, I love my my scraper, the Blackstone one that I have. These little things with the handles, man, make this good. Quick work. And Brett, these cooked a lot quicker than I thought, man. All right, so what's next? That meat? Yeah, the meat is gonna come on, and this we're gonna be salting and peppering a little bit on the liberal side. So we want to do the meat separate. Okay,
So we're gonna move those off
real
just
quick.
for a minute, and but keep them kind of in the heated area. So
Yep,
they continue
this
to
whole
saute.
thing is hot still. Don't worry,
Oh,
that
nice,
is still
okay.
cooking over there. You can hear the sizzle.
Yes, yes, you can. Do you want to put some oil down?
Yes, sir. More than anything in my entire life.
Woohoo!
Okay, hold on. Let me spread that. All right, go ahead. Right there. Haha, and that crowd. Get your fingers. That's why you're wearing gloves. And that crowd goes wild. And this is not going to take long at all to brown. So we're going to get some salt and pepper in here. There you go. Liberally with that salt. Liberally with that pepper. Bring some of that salt and pepper back in. So Brett, let's go ahead and get the rolls toasting on here as well.
Let's do that, brother.
I'm going to reintroduce the onions and then we'll be good to go. Man, oh man, does that look amazing or yes?
All right, here you go. Here's the bun. Yeah, you can actually pull that off to the side. Oh my star.
Let that keep going. As soon as we're done toasting,
We're gonna bring them back over and
Yep.
introduce the Cheez.
so here's the deal.
Take
All
those
we
top
got to
two right
do, do we have butter? So we're going to start by just getting those hot on the outside, and then we will turn those over, and then we'll flip them on the inside in just a minute. Brett, let's give us just a minute
Okay.
more.
So
Get the, oh, these are actually toasted quick. So go ahead and put the butter down. All right, nice. Let me get one down there. Okay.
woohoo! Thank you.
Let me get the other one down there. Get some butter. Make sure you get all that butter.
It smells like a delicatessen in here. It smells absolutely amazing.
All right, so this is just about ready. Well, there it is, man. I tell you what, I'm so happy we finally did this. I'm
Yes.
excited for the Cheez Whiz. I'm a cheese sauce guy. Anytime I go to a restaurant, if I can put cheese with my fries, I'm doing it.
And one thing, when Adam was pouring the cheese on, I was like, "Are you seriously using the whole jar?" And I am so grateful because you know when you go to like a football game and you go to concessions and you order the nachos and
Yeah.
you're like, "Oh, I wish they put some more cheese on there." As Adam was pouring, I'm like, "My prayers have been answered."
Yeah,
finally.
for sure. And by the way, that was not the whole jar. That was about half the jar, bro. That wasn't even the
Oh,
whole
I thought there was a whole jar in that
No,
bowl.
that wasn't, but that was a ton of cheese for these two.
Either way.
But man, you know what? We could talk all about it, but we got to find out if this is really better than the other one. And Cheez Whiz, I love cheese sauce. I'm not sure how the Cheez Whiz is going to be, so
Right.
I will say it can look amazing.
Yep.
Brother,
It looks absolutely
It looks
amazing.
like a cheesesteak covered in Cheez Whiz, which is exactly what I wanted. It can smell amazing.
The whole time the cook was going, this smelled. I haven't been to Philly, so I haven't had the OG, but I would imagine this might hopefully resemble what it would smell like at one of those establishments.
But if this doesn't taste amazing, brother, this was all for naught. Cheers. I'll eat to that, my brother. Look, that bread.
Everything.
Oh man. Okay, that is so good. That ribeye with that Cheez Whiz, with that bread, with those onions.
Yeah, the ribeye is so tender. It's not chewy. So your teeth sink right through it. So the integrity of the bread that you toasted on the outside, so it gives a little crunch, crispiness through it, but then you get the pillowy of the softness inside of it, and then the cheese that is just drizzled all throughout this, and then the onions have a nice little note at the end.
Absolutely, it is so good. I will say this, I love it. The Cheez Whiz, I can taste like that processed cheesy flavor. I can imagine like a homemade Cheez Whiz, a homemade cheese sauce might take this to the next level. This was excellent. Do I like it better than I did with the provolone? I don't know. This Cheez Whiz is an overpowering flavor as far as when I did the provolone. I could taste the provolone and that steak was so perfect. But this one's tough to beat as well. I will say, 9 times out of 10, I'm still going to go with the cheese sauce because I love cheese sauce.
I was going to say, I thought you were downing it, and I would say, Adam, I can't begin to tell you how much I disagree with you. This is a banger, bro. This is a banger.
Are you surprised by it?
That's what it is. I'm surprised. And to be honest, I wanted to go with a different kind of roll.
I'm taking another bite. I don't care.
So when Adam showed me these rolls, I was like, we continued to look, and he just grabbed me. He said, Brett, we're going to grab them. We're using these. And boy, that was a call of the day on this. The Cheez Whiz.
Okay.
Man, makes you say Cheez Whiz. That's awesome. That's awesome.
I had a bigger bite with that ribeye in there. That was so good. First of all, you can't beat cheesesteaks regardless.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
This is so amazing. But
Philly,
Brett,
thank you for happening in our lives.
Right, absolutely. And thank you for sharing these amazing dishes. One thing we want to touch on before we head out, we do have a Patreon page, and we love those that have chosen to support us through Patreon.
So Patreon is a multi-tiered way that you can get to maybe know us a little better from maybe outtakes, behind the scenes, live cooks, depending on what level that you're at, merchandise, discount on merchandise. And so if you want to show the support, I mean, you just being here by showing this, that is great support. We thank you for it. There's absolutely no obligation, but if you do want to support us a little more, Adam has the link posted below. Adam, how do they get there?
Post Malone?
He's here, finally. One day.
One of the tiers is a visit with Post.
That's our tier. That's our tier. We have to pay for.
Brett, we absolutely love the support that we've been getting, and we really do appreciate it. We also just appreciate you taking a chance to like this. If you really did, make sure and give this a thumbs up. However, if you did not like this, we ask you to give a thumbs down 2 times for us. I was going to say we understand, but we never understand. Yeah. We like it. We do. That's why we do the
food is good.
That's why we do the cooks. But we try to keep it positive. We try to take the mystery out of cooking, and we just like to show these cooks something that you can do. And guess what? If you build your Philly cheesesteaks a little bit different, comment below. Let us know how you do it or something that you would think would add even more. We love learning more and sharing what we learn.
Yep.
But Brett, aside from coming to make these bangers, these Philly cheesesteaks that we know clap back at you, why else did we come out here to do this?
Because all we do is twin,
no matter what. With that, we bid you adieu.
And a don't. Forget to like and subscribe.
And griddle on!